Hello, I'm Susanna. I'm 22 years old and I'm a student of the Masters in Sustainable Development at Utrecht University. I'm half Italian, half Australian, but I've been living in the Netherlands already for 3 years and a half.
Hello, my name is Silvio Lorenzo Roberto and I study history with a focus on the Middle Ages.
Hi, my name is Lili Szarvas and I'm a second-year media and culture student from Hungary.
I see writing as a way to reflect on the world around me and how I myself fit within that world. That is why the poems I used to write stem from feeling alienated, which is something that often students face, also due to the pandemic. And that is why I want to start a conversation aimed at those very students.
My journey with writing began in elementary school when I started writing short stories just to get through the horrors of elementary school. But the reason why I applied to be a campus columnist is because when I was reading through last year's columns, I realized that they extremely reminded me of how I usually share my dreams. My dreams are realistic, but they always have just the right amount of irrational crazy in them. And my favorite part is that they always have a metaphorical element that conveys meaning and creates a whole message out of the dream to myself.
I would say that writing has always been the most natural way for myself to express my feelings and what I see around me. For example, when I went to the States as an exchange in my high school year when I was 16, it really was a way for me to process and remember all the new experiences that I was having.
That is what I was aiming for, Where is Home in a Pandemic? That I found joy in some completely everyday element of life. And I stopped for a second while I was doing it and I started to think, and then I created a metaphor.
My inspiration for fashion segregation derives exactly from the sense of alienation, which in my day-to-day life I try to bridge with tools like the study of cultural history and the study of pop culture.
It was similar for me during this lockdown, in which we were experiencing so many new things, and it really became an outlet for me once again. And what I found out is that it was very interesting to see how a lot of different people were coping differently with it in their own quirky and unique little ways. And I really found this a big inspiration for the column Lockdown Characters. In general, I would say that people are always at the center of what I write about. I love to write about people's stories, about people's lives, what are their worries, their fears, but also what inspires them and drives them. I do think that reading is something that we do because we love to sort of see ourselves in other people's stories and sort of not feel alone at the end of the day. And this is really what I would like to bring to the campus column.
As a campus columnist, I would use these lenses further to better understand the understanding of often overlooked aspects of campus life.
Is that I try to find completely regular, unfascinating elements of life that everyone has in common and convey meaning through it with a metaphor. So what I can promise is that, well, I can't promise that no one has ever written about cleansing your face before, but I can promise that I try to be as unique and original as possible because I feel like that's the only way to do it, whatever it is.